The Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka never disappoints, and this year was no different. While Max Verstappen once again proved his dominance by converting pole position into a commanding win, the real drama unfolded behind him. McLaren, despite having arguably the fastest car on the grid, walked away from Suzuka with more questions than answers. Their strategic missteps left both Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri frustrated, fans confused, and analysts critical. Could these decisions cost them the 2025 championship? Max Verstappen started the race from pole and executed a nearly flawless drive, showcasing once again why he's a three-time world champion. His control at the front of the pack was clinical, never putting a wheel wrong, maintaining strong pace, and keeping his tires in pristine condition. But while Verstappen celebrated another win, McLaren was left scratching their heads. The orange team had shown blistering speed all weekend, with both drivers topping timesheets in free practice and qualifying strongly. Yet when it mattered most, strategic errors undermined what could have been a glorious day. Let's start with the big one: the decision to pit Lando Norris on the same lap as Verstappen. In Formula One, timing is everything. The pit stop window can make or break your race, and this time, McLaren got it wrong. By pitting Norris on the same lap as Verstappen, they effectively neutralized any chance of using strategy to leapfrog the Red Bull driver. Many in the paddock were left stunned. With such a strong car under him, Norris might have benefited from an overcut, a strategy that involves staying out longer on track to capitalize on fresher tires later. And Suzuka, with its flowing corners and turbulent air, is a circuit where clean air is king. We saw earlier in the race how drivers running in dirty air struggled to maintain tire performance. Had Norris stayed out even a few laps longer, he could have returned to the track with a tire advantage, allowing him to attack Verstappen in the closing stages. This wasn't just speculation either. Mercedes' young gun Kimi Antonelli stayed out long and showed exactly what a car in clean air could do. His lap times were consistent, his tire wear was low, and he even clocked the fastest lap of the race for a period. It was a textbook example of how to manage tires and traffic. So, why didn't McLaren do the same? Even former F1 driver and Sky Sports pundit Anthony Davidson chimed in, questioning the team's logic. He said McLaren should have tried something different with at least one of their drivers. They had the faster car, Davidson said, and they just didn't take advantage of it. It's hard to argue with him. And the issues didn't stop with Norris. Oscar Piastri also found himself boxed in, literally and figuratively. Despite showing superior pace at various stages of the race, he was never given the green light to attack Norris or Verstappen freely. On a track like Suzuka, where overtaking is notoriously difficult, the decision to maintain track order raised eyebrows. Piastri repeatedly asked the team to consider a swap, emphasizing that he felt quicker and could challenge for the win. But McLaren hesitated. The team feared tire degradation from intra-team battles or losing both cars to Verstappen if things got messy. Andrea Stella, McLaren's team principal, defended the decision after the race. He stated that Suzuka's layout made overtaking incredibly tough and that the result was essentially decided on Saturday during qualifying. In many ways, he's right. Suzuka is a track that punishes poor track position, but it also rewards bold strategy, and McLaren just didn't take enough risks. Let's look at the numbers. After the pit stops, Piastri was consistently lapping faster than Norris but couldn't find a way past. Norris, in turn, wasn't catching Verstappen. So what was the point of maintaining the status quo? By allowing Piastri to try his hand at chasing down the Red Bull, McLaren might have created pressure, forced an error, or at least split the strategy to cover more ground. Instead, they played it safe, and lost out on a potential win. And this isn't the first time McLaren has come under fire for conservative strategy. In 2024, they were also accused of lacking aggression during key race moments. Now, in 2025, with a car capable of challenging for both championships, they can't afford to make the same mistakes. It's not just about having the fastest car, it's about using it to its full potential. Look at Red Bull, look at Mercedes during their dominant years. The pit wall was just as important as the driver's seat. Hannah Schmitz at Red Bull and James Vowles at Mercedes made bold calls that often won races. McLaren needs that same level of decisiveness. Lando Norris, to his credit, maintained composure post-race but admitted that things could have gone better. He suggested the team might have done more with the strategy, saying, "Maybe we could have tried a bit more with an overcut or undercut. We just boxed on the same lap for some reason." His frustration was evident, and rightly so. He knows what this car is capable of. Piastri, meanwhile, was even more direct. He said the result was effectively determined in qualifying, but also pointed out that he had strong race pace and wanted the chance to use it. He made it clear he asked the team about a position swap and received little response. While he accepted the final result, the underlying tension was hard to miss. And that raises a crucial question. Is McLaren too hesitant to make the tough calls? F1 is a brutal sport. Winning requires not just speed, but also guts. Whether it's ordering a position swap, gambling on an undercut, or rolling the dice with a safety car pit stop, the top teams know when to be bold. McLaren, unfortunately, didn't rise to that challenge in Suzuka. This race could be a turning point for their championship campaign. Verstappen may not have the best car on every track, but he has a team that executes flawlessly and a mindset built on capitalizing on every opportunity. That's what separates champions from contenders. If McLaren wants to dethrone Red Bull, they'll need more than just fast lap times. They'll need strategic bravery. The takeaway from Suzuka is clear. McLaren has the machinery, the drivers, and the speed. What they're missing is the edge, the instinct to make the right call in the heat of battle. And in Formula One, that instinct can make all the difference. With more races ahead and plenty of points on the table, McLaren still has time to correct course. But they'll need to be honest with themselves. Playing it safe might keep both drivers on the podium, but it won't win them the championship. We've seen this story before in F1. Teams with brilliant potential who fall short because they couldn't pull the trigger when it mattered most. Let's hope McLaren doesn't become the latest chapter in that tale. So what do you think? Did McLaren blow their best shot at victory in Suzuka? Or was it just a tough day at the office? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dive F1 analysis, race breakdowns, and team insights. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. And if you want to know how Red Bull's upgrades are changing the 2025 championship picture, check out the next video on your screen now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.